Hey guys, so I wanted to do a bit of a video on the DECI discount and liquidity and why it might take a bit for the discount to disappear, um, like years, just because the liquidity, and I'm not an expert on liquidity, but as far as I understand, the liquidity that has been added, especially on the pulse side, we're seeing much deeper or thicker liquidity. There's just more value there for sale, both DECI and on the USD side. And so, yeah, the deeper the liquidity, the harder it is to then move the price. And unfortunately or fortunately, depending on if you're looking to sell or if you're looking to accumulate, the discount on DECI was around when PHUX launched, and that's kind of where the main source of liquidity is for the Maxi tokens on Pulse Chain. And so it's kind of like, this yellow line is where the backing value is. There was a big discount on DECI specifically when people started adding liquidity on PHUX and PulseX, etc. So it's kind of like this is where the price was for DECI, and then you pulled. If you imagine like a football stadium field, and the ball is closer to one of the goals, so it's closer to the right side, and then you the whole football field is like an elastic sheet, like a rubber sheet, and you're pulling down at the point where DECI is. This isn't the best image because it's like a bucket, but it's more of kind of like a black hole type thing where you pull down on the sheet and then it creates this kind of hole that's very hard to get out of. And that's what adding liquidity kind of feels like for the price. Like if you're, if there's a lot of liquidity, then it's going to be harder to push up the price on PDECI and close the discount. So that's why the discount could be around for quite a bit, just because the liquidity has kind of been set at that price and ratio for DECI at the discount level. And you can kind of see it on the charts as well. Like on the Maxi tokens, you can see that the price is very choppy just because there's like less liquidity available. It's very, very volatile. And then on the Pulse side, because there's thicker liquidity, it's a bit more stable. You can even see before and after Pulse Chain launch, like it's just more stable because there's more liquidity now. So yeah, I mean, not that it can't happen, but you're going to have like someone come in with 1K clip sizes and then not care about pushing up the price against themselves to close this discount. As it stands, right? Like with the V3 liquidity, things could change quite a bit, where people put up buy walls and stuff at the mint or at 10-20% off the mint. People could be doing buy walls in Hex or USD. That could slowly put pressure up and close the discount. But just be ready for this discount to be around for a while, since the liquidity has been set now. And the more liquidity we get, the harder it is then to push up the price. All right. That's my, oh yeah, and I wanted to show you PHUX, yeah. So this is the pool that I'm talking about, where there's a lot of liquidity. I think there's nearly a million TVL. Yeah, nearly a mil in TVL, and DECI nearly a quarter a mil, and at the current discount, right? So to push the price up, you're gonna have to come in at size here, and you're going to have to start seeing a lot of people rotate from their PHEX to their to PDECI to close that discount. And then you have PTRIO and PBase, which should be a bit more volatile because the liquidity is thinner, and lucky as well. All right, I hope that makes sense. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Cheers.